What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Man Up, back at you with another video. Sorry about my last one. I already deleted it. Someone told me that there was no sound on it. Sorry about that. So I decided I'd go ahead and do this video again. But this time I'm finna add a little bit into this video that I did not say in that one that you couldn't hear, of course. Now, I want to give a shout out to a good friend of mine, Mr. Clayton Cragen. He reminded me of something that I was saying that I'm not gonna lie, I 100%. Oh, excuse me. I 100% forgot that I was saying this. I was telling a lot of these so-called Texan fans, be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. And what I mean by that, you wanted Bill O'Brien fired. He was the head coach and the GM. He's fired. So they replaced the GM part of Bill O'Brien with Nick Caserio. A lot of people are upset about that. That's why I said be careful what you ask for. You replaced the head coach part of Bill O'Brien with Dave Culley. I have to say his name. Be careful what you ask for. Oh, man. See, this is why I say the things that I say. Nobody listens, and that's fine. But the proof is right there. That's why I tell everybody stop complaining so much. Grass is not always green on the other side. I ain't saying it ain't going to be better. It might be better. But so far, y'all are complaining. But this is what you wanted. Same thing with Gary Kubiak. This is what you wanted. That's why I say, and Gary Kubiak was better than Bill O'Brien. But this is why I keep telling everybody, stop complaining so much. I know it ain't going to happen. People still going to complain. But anyway, let me go ahead and get into what it was that I was talking about. What I was mostly saying in that video that, for some reason, that didn't have any sound was, we now know the value of Deshaun Watson. Well, I know. A lot of people might not know. But here's something that a good friend of mine, Clayton Cragen, told me, which I didn't know this. Y'all may know that he is a Clemson Tigers fan. Y'all might know that because of his logo whenever he leaves a comment on my videos. This is something he told me. This has never happened in the history of Clemson, probably never in the history of college football. But this is what he told me. He said how big Deshaun Watson is in Clemson is that they are selling his NFL jersey, the Houston Texans, at Clemson Superstore, their fan store. I was like, wait a minute, say what? Yep, you can go to the Clemson Superstore, buy a number 4 Houston Texans Deshaun Watson jersey. Which I thought was just crazy. You know, the thing is this here. I see, this is one thing that I just don't understand. You get rid of DeAndre Hopkins. You get rid of Dwayne Brown. You get rid of Clowney, the Javion Clowney, if I said his name right. You're getting rid of all these people. And you mean to tell me that you don't see that we had a winning team? You just had to let all these pieces gel together. It was going to take some time. Now, I'm not saying Dave Culley is not going to be a great coach. He might be. He might win us a couple of Super Bowls with or without Deshaun Watson. Never know. I'm not saying that he is. You never know. Now, I know people are going to come back to the video, see, you said this and that. No, I didn't say that. I'm saying you never know. But what I am saying is, y'all sit there and said that y'all wanted Bill O'Brien gone. I was the only one that I know of that kept saying, stop saying that, because you never know what you're going to get. Now, Bill O'Brien is gone. People are complaining that we hired Nick Caserio. People are just getting outraged. People are outraged that David Culley is the new head coach and Lovie Smith is the new defensive coordinator. People are getting upset. Look here. At the end of the day, man, all I'm saying is this. When a player is gaining so much attention, there was a protest outside of NRG Stadium for the Texans not to get rid of Deshaun Watson, not to trade him. I have never heard that before any other player since I've been alive, since I've been into football. I have never heard this before. This is the first time ever I've heard this. Then, now it is public that Deshaun Watson wants a trade. It is public. Deshaun Watson wants a trade. Half of the NFL, there are 32 teams, and at least half of them, that's 16, wants Deshaun Watson. That's crazy. That should tell you right there how valuable this man is. And another thing is this here. If we get rid of Deshaun Watson, if we let him walk, I should say, that's what I'm going to say. If we let him walk, the Houston Texans stock is going to be from here all the way down here. But it ain't going to take that slow, that long. It's going to go here, like that. See, look, at the end of the day, man, this team has its franchise quarterback. No, let me change that. This team has its franchise, which is Deshaun Watson. Y'all remember, Houston Rocket fans remember the last franchise in Houston, which was Stevie franchise, was the Steve Francis. This dude is the real deal. Remember 2017, week 3, second half of week 3, Deshaun Watson comes into the game. We were playing the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm pretty sure fans already know we won't end up winning that game, but you can feel the energy. You can feel the energy. You can feel a change in the organization with the quarterback. And that was Deshaun Watson. Now, also too, I want to say this here. The city of Houston has not had a franchise quarterback since Warren Moon. I know the Houston Oilers is now the Tennessee Titans, but the city has not had a franchise quarterback. And it was a few years, I want to say like good 6-7 years or something like that, that the city didn't even have an NFL team. So with that being said, I know the Houston Texans really was in existence in 1999, but they didn't play their first game until 2002. So with that being said, though, oh man, we have to do what we have to do to keep this guy in Houston. He wants out. Now, I know there is a slim chance that he stays and be happy. And I know he wants out. But I know there is a chance. There's always a chance. Always a chance that we can keep this guy. Look, at the end of the day, man, all I'm saying is this. I told everybody the grass is not always green on the other side. I said be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. Now look. I know everybody finna come into my comments and say I'm wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Don't care. The proof is right there. The proof is in your face. The proof is in your face. Gary Kubiak. What did he do when a lot of people said they wanted him gone? What did he do? Oh, he just go back to his home in Denver and, go to 2 Super Bowls. He win 1, but go to 2 of them. A lot of people complaining, well, we had the talent here in Houston. How come he couldn't do that? Stop complaining so damn much. I keep telling all of y'all. You get what you asked for. Bill O'Brien's gone. Now people are complaining. We didn't get Eric Bieniemy. Yeah, there was a chance. I've heard rumors that Eric Bieniemy turned down the job in Houston because of Jack Easterby. I've heard that. Don't know if that's true or not. Could possibly be. But this is one thing that I want to say. I don't believe Deshaun Watson asked for a trade weeks ago. I think that it came out public early this morning that he wanted a trade, that he requested a trade. And let me tell you why I don't believe it. It was rumored that Deshaun Watson was in on that interview with Eric Bieniemy, who, by the way, Deshaun Watson wanted as his head coach. So if he was in on that interview, if he was, then why would he ask for a trade weeks ago? He wouldn't have been in on the interview. He wouldn't have cared. If he said, I don't care who you bring as a head coach, I want out, that wouldn't make any sense. Just saying. To me, it don't make any sense. I can't be wrong. I might be looking at it completely wrong. I might be. But at the end of the day, man, like I said, when you see that the city lined up at NRG Stadium and protested to keep Deshaun Watson in Houston, when you see that once he's officially not on the trading block, because Houston Texans said they're not going to trade him, but when you see that Deshaun Watson now publicly asked for a trade and at least half of the teams are willing to trade for him, that should tell you how valuable this man is. When you see, excuse me, that this franchise wasn't doing nothing, this man led the league in passing. This is the first time I've ever seen this in all my years of watching football. And I've been into football since the mid-'80s or something like that with Warren Moon in Houston. This is the first time I've ever seen this. As far as I can remember, I don't think it ever happened. I could be wrong, so y'all let me know if I'm wrong. A quarterback lead the league in passing yards and number 2 in passer rating on a losing team. I'm not just talking about a losing team where they were 7-9 or 8-8, which I don't think that's losing, but whatever. I'm talking about way losing team like 4-12, like the Texans was. And he beat Patrick Mahomes, who is now going to his second Super Bowl. Just thinking about it. Just think about it. So that should tell the owner right there, hey, man, we got to do something. Make this right. Now, I've heard that he's not returning phone calls of the owner, and he's not returning phone calls of Nick Caserio. And I've also heard that he has not talked to David Culley yet. Don't know how true all that stuff is, but, those are rumored. Now, we all know that he said he only wants to go to the Jets and the Dolphins. Don't really know the reasons behind that. I'm pretty sure because of some of the coaching staff that he know. Excuse me, sorry about that. Some of the coaching staff that he know and familiar with. That's the only reason that I could think of. But those are not franchises that are destined to get up there. See, and another thing that I was telling people is this here. The players make the team. The players make the team. I've said this a billion times, and if you don't believe me, just look at Houston's franchise. Look at the Texans. When have you ever heard of someone protesting to keep someone there? I have never heard this in the history of the NFL. Don't let this person go. Don't trade him. I have never ever in my life heard of someone damn near the whole NFL trying to acquire one person from your team. Never heard this before until Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson is the reason why the Houston Texans is so relevant. And if he walks, a lot of so-called Texan fans, it's going to walk as well. And that's going to end the relationship. Well, excuse me, not the relationship, I'm sorry. That's going to humble the pockets of this franchise. And we all know nobody wants to lose any money because this man is making money. Like I said, a good friend of mine, Clayton Creighton, told me that because he's a Clemson Tiger fan, he's a huge Clemson fan, he said that you can buy Deshaun Watson jerseys at the Clemson Tiger Superstore, which has never been done in the history. Not even another Clemson player, which is DeAndre Hopkins, has done stuff like that. Nobody. I was like, what? I didn't even know that. But when he told me that, I was shocked. So I haven't seen it myself. I'm finna try to look it up as I'm doing this right now. Just try to see how true all of that is. Try to see how true all of this is. I'm looking it up right now. Just to see. So what I'm doing right now, so I apologize about the delay. I went onto tigersports.com. I'm finna try to see if I can find their shop. New arrivals, bestsellers, store location, gallery. Tiger, wait a minute. Oh, no. I'm having a hard time finding their shop. To buy it as if I want to buy something. Give me a second here. Give me 1 minute. Sorry about this, everybody. I'm trying to see this for myself, so I am apologizing in advance. Oh, wait a minute. Tiger Sports Shop Collection. Hold on. I might see it. Hold on. I ain't gonna take too much time on it, but if y'all find it, y'all let me know. I'm not gonna take too much time on this. But let's see here. It's talking about the colors, price, size. I don't see anything about jerseys though. Give me a minute. Well, I don't see anything. So if y'all find it, y'all let me know. So I do apologize about that, but I'm just going by what I was told here. But anyway, so with this being said though, excuse me here. I'm still gonna be looking while I'm talking. But with that being said, I do think that the Texans do need to find a way to make this man happy in the city of Houston. Because if not, man, this organization is going to drop. We already laughing stock of the NFL. This organization is going to drop. So what I'm finna do right now is tell y'all this. I'm gonna always be a Houston Texan fan. Born and raised, that's my team. Through thick and thin. But I am seeing a lot of Texan fans and a lot of these chats on YouTube and a lot of these so-called Texan fans on YouTube. Let me just put it like that. Deshaun Watson leave, I'm no longer a Texan fan, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to get rid of all my jerseys and stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. This man here left. I didn't get rid of it. Here's the thing, man. At the end of the day, it hurts. Because I've been here since the Oilers and all that. Been a huge Oilers fan since like the late 80s. 86, 85, somewhere around there. Mid-late 80s. I know the pain. I know when the Oilers left in 96, I think it was. Yeah, I know the pain. But at the end of the day, this is my team. So with that being said, man, I told y'all, stop demanding that Bill O'Brien getting fired, because sometimes be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. It's not saying that Dave Culley is going to be horrible, but I'm hearing people already complaining. Why we didn't get Eric Bieniemy? This is dumb. You know Eric Bieniemy, blah, blah, blah. He great coach, all that good stuff. Hey, y'all want Bill O'Brien fired. You got what you wanted. Y'all wanted the GM Bill O'Brien fired. Y'all wanted the head coach Bill O'Brien fired. Both of them happened. Got Nick Caserio. Everybody already complaining. Anyway, with all that being said, I'm finna go ahead and end this video. This hurts. It hurts. It hurts. So with that being said, this is your boy Man Up. I'm Chunkin' the Deuce. And as always, you was in the man cave. Sorry. Y'all see the man cave. I gotta kick you out. Holla.